Left open, you're just turning in toward your partner and you're going to end up in the left open position. 1, 2, 3. Lead foot is free. Back waltz. And then I had you do a back draw touch. So it's all just step cues. Back, draw, touch. Open box. Forward, side, close. Back, side, close. Through twinkle. And a through face butterfly. And the ladies wrap, so we're in our normal wrap. Forward waltz. When we roll the ladies across, we're going to end up in a left open position. So men, you're going to basically just kind of mark time standing in place because you don't want to be moving forward because you want her to get to the inside. So you're going to roll her across. 1, 2, 3. So he's just marking time in order to get her to come to the inside. Waltz away. Ladies wrap. Forward waltz. Roll her across. 1, 2, 3. And then we can do our open box here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. We might as well do it. If we do a dip back and a recover to close, we do our dip back, recover to close. 1, 2, 3. Take 3 little steps in place. Just kind of keep time with music. If we want to recover to sidecar, that means we're going to have to get our left hips adjacent to each other. Okay? So if we did back and recover to sidecar, we're going to take 3 steps to get to that sidecar position. 1, 2, 3. So we're in that sidecar position. Lead foot free. Okay? Lead foot free. Diagonal reverse landing wall. Yeah. Yeah. So dip back and hold. Recover to closed. 1, 2, 3. Dip back and hold. Recover to sidecar. 1, 2, 3. So you're now facing diagonal reverse landing wall for the men. Reverse arm landing days in the center for the ladies. Okay? Good. Very commonly out there, we're going to do a twinkle. But from that position, you can't do a through twinkle. Okay? So we're going to get back. And we did our recover sidecar. So we're going to twinkle from sidecar to banjo. So he's going to do through, turn, close, just like he normally does on the through twinkle. But because of the fact that we're in sidecar position and I'm facing him, I'm going to have to step back. So the ladies are stepping back as he steps forward. You turn as you take your side step and you close your feet. And voila, you end up in a banjo position. Facing the opposite direction. Okay? So dip back. Recover to sidecar. It's about 1/8 of a turn. Twinkle to banjo. 1, 2, 3, about a 1/4 turn. forward, face, close, face, wall. Forward, side, close. Twisty starts getting things twisted up in our brain. If we do a twisty vine, that means we're not going to be doing the same thing at the same time. If we do a normal vine, we would do a side behind at the same time and a side step. But when we do a twisty vine, as he goes behind, the ladies are going to step in front. So a twisty vine, he takes his side step, she takes her side step. But you notice that our body frames have changed a little bit. So now he's taking his back step and I can take my forward step, and then we're both going to take our side step together to face our partner. So the twisty vine actually puts you into a sidecar position, okay? And it usually ends in a banjo position for the next part that goes. So if we do a twisty vine 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to end that a little bit past facing so that he can go forward and I can go back, forward, face, close. 1, 2, 3. Tell ladies Tamara. So if you're doing waltz, circle away, 2, 3, together, 2, 3, to a ladies Tamara. Remember, ladies, your left hand goes behind your back, right hand goes, the elbow goes forward, palm up, and you've got a little window that you're looking through, and that's your ladies Tamara position. Okay? The purpose of a maneuver is for the man to put his back to his line of direction of travel. Okay? So if we are facing the wall, standard position, our travel direction would be line of dance, correct? Normal. So a maneuver is going to put his back to his line of direction of travel. Okay? So if we are in closed position and we do a dip back and we do a maneuver, he's going to take 3 steps, turning to put his back to his line of direction of travel. So maneuver from here is 1, 2, 3. 3 steps. It's a right face turn, usually, unless it's left maneuver, which there is such an animal, which gets confusing when you get in there. But there is such things, but normal standard maneuvers are right face turns. So if we do a dip back, maneuver, he's going to step forward, commencing turn, just like we did with the recover to sidecar, but instead of letting her go off to sidecar, you're going to keep her in closed position and turn to closed position with the man facing the reverse line of dance. And that's your maneuver, because he put his back to his line of direction of travel. Now, if he were facing center, our line of direction of travel would be reverse line. So from here, if we did a dip back maneuver, he would be putting his back to reverse line. Because the whole idea of a maneuver is for the man to put his back to his line of direction of travel. Not necessarily line of dance, but the line of direction of travel. Turning right, So it's going to set him up to turn right on the next thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a do we want to do a pivot or do we want to do a 2 right turns? Let's do a pivot. We're going to do a pivot to semi. So when we do a pivot to semi, the first thing he's going to do is step back, turning a quarter. So when he steps back, he's stepping back, turning that quarter of a turn. And then he's going to keep going, forward turn to face line it ends, and then he's going to take a step down the line it ends. So he's basically turning a little over halfway around. Okay? And the ladies are going to be stepping forward in between his feet on that first step. So the person moving forward with the right foot is the driving force that makes things happen. Ladies, you are in the driver's seat for the first time in forever. It's scary. It's really scary when the lady gets in the driver's seat. Yeah. So he's going to step back, and the ladies are going to take her forward step in between his feet. And we're still in closed position. Now he's going to take, he let me have it for 1 split second, and now he's going to take it over. He's going to step forward down the line of dance between my feet, and then we're going to take our third final step out to semi-closed position. But you get to be in the driver's seat, ladies, for 1 beat. Isn't that awesome?
The whole thing together. The whole thing up.
So you start out in closed and you end up in, you start out in closed and you end up in semi.
Semi. If you do a pivot to semi, you're going to be starting closed and end up in semi. It's 3 weight changes. So it's 1, 2, 3.
With a 180-degree turn.
About. Because he's starting facing line up, reverse line, and he's going to end up facing line ends, a little bit diagonal wall. So it's actually a little over 180. But the ladies are driving on that first step. He cannot make it work if the girls do this. If I don't put my foot between his feet, you're dead. You'll never make it around. You've got to drive in between his feet, just like he has to drive in between your feet on the second step. So when we do our pivot, 1, 2, 3.
I also notice you guys are stuck together.
Oh yes. Like Velcro. Velcro. Pivot to semi. 1, 2, 3.